Hey everybody, happy Friday. Welcome to today's live stream. So I was once again playing around with the music and the audio, and thankfully I think I noticed a issue with the audio where it was like casting off a duplicate sound, like an echo on some of the NPCs. So hopefully that's fixed. I'm pretty sure I fixed it. If you notice it, please let me know because I will do my best to fix it. So today we are going to be checking out more of Greymoor. Yay! I want to finish the one quest that we started like 2 live streams ago. And I think it actually bugged out on me because it had something to do with flowers and like doing a puzzle. And when I was looking at a YouTube video on how to solve it because I was having issues, I realized that they were this one, the Maelstrom Mysterium, that the YouTuber had a different view than what I had when I did mine. Because they have these posts and then they have a number of flowers around the posts, and that's supposed to help you solve the puzzle. When I remember when I did it, there were the same amount of flowers around each post, and I was just like, I have no idea what I'm supposed to do here. So we'll take a look at that again, see if I can figure it out today. There's not really any announcements today, uh, besides the July Crown Store showcase being out, and they have a cute pet that resembles like a Razumdar. I don't want to say like a baby Razumdar because I don't think that's how they grow up, the Khajiit. Um, but it has a little mohawk. It is freaking adorable. It is so adorable. If you want to see a picture of it, it's on my Twitter, or you can go to the Elder Scrolls Online website and look at their July Crown case, Crown Store showcase. It is so adorable. I would like to get one. Actually, I wonder if they have it under announcements. I don't think it's. I think it's later in the month. So yeah, not yet. Oh, I can get this though for being a PS Plus member. They always give you a little statuette. Nocturnal Gloom Queen. Cool. Ah, thank ya. Cool. Yep, so that's been added. Oh, and I can pick up my daily reward. It's the first of the month. Yay! Crown experience scroll. Awesome. Let's see if I can take anything before we head out. The corrupting Bloody Mara will send me right to stage 4 vampirism. I don't want that. So let's see if I can do Witch Mother's Potion Brew and a scroll. Nope, my scroll's already active. Okay. And then I'm sure that I have mail from my crafting people. NPCs that you can get by leveling up your crafting. And things that have expired. Alright. Okay. Oops. Ah, shoot. Wow, that girl sounded echoey, but I think she's the only one. Hopefully. Alright. What corruption level am I anyway? Because my eyes are like red. I'm not level 4, am I? I might be, actually. Stage 3. Okay. Then hopefully I can upgrade my mount on the way out of town. Wow, that sounded loud.
The guild requests your help.
No, thank you. I could pick up. Well, I could pick up the dailies while we're here, but we have a lot of things to do besides that, so we'll just bypass the dailies unless we're looking for something better to do later on. I guess I did want to say this is the July 4th weekend coming up, and everybody knows about the coronavirus. It's the pandemic. Um, I think us in the States, especially, learned after Memorial Day weekend that, it can increase very easily.
Got some.
um, I would just, I like, I hope everybody uses their best judgment during this holiday weekend. Those in the States who celebrate July 4th holiday, just, you know, don't be in a crowded area without a face mask. The scientists aren't wrong about that. And I know face masks are not fun. I have trouble breathing in them too sometimes. Just find a way to make it work so that you don't get infected and you possibly infect your family member or your community even more. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. I have the phone's answering machine in here and it's going off. It'll be done in a second. So anyway, just use your best judgment this holiday weekend, please. Many of you don't know. Hang on one sec. Sorry about that. We keep getting a automated message from Kohl's department store about a mix-up on a return, and they're calling like every day. And my sister had thought she had fixed it, like she had spoken with them, and I'm heading down here. But then they keep on calling. It's like, what in the world? So anyway, in my real life job, I work in healthcare. I am not frontline. I work backline, basically, like no patient contact. But it makes me hyper aware of how many coronavirus cases are out there.
Caravan? It
How
should
many-
have arrived by now.
How many people are infected, and I mean, I'm in Iowa. We don't have that big of cases right now, but it is going up again because people, I think, become complacent. They think they get tired of wearing the face mask. They get tired of self-isolating. Everybody knows. Everybody's going through the same thing. I worry about what we're gonna see in like a week after this holiday. I really don't want to see it to continue increasing. So yeah, that's my little spiel. That's my spiel, and I'll shut up about it now. Anyway, oh yeah, and we're gonna do some antiquity searching today as well. But I would like to get this quest out of the way because I started it on like day 1 of Greymoor. Oh, and I forgot. It's gonna put some music on. And hopefully you'll be able to hear it okay. I turned it up. Man, this guy's way further than I thought he was. That's... Oh, I see a sky shard over there. Oh. Let's get the Sky Shard first, and then we can go check out the Harrow Storm. You can handle it, Nimona. I know you can. There we go. Yeah, I need to get as many of these as I can because I used up all of my skill points when I collected vampirism and then I got Antiquities. Ooh, this is a boss. I didn't even realize. Don't mind me. Yeah, we'll check out the Harrow Storm and then continue with the quest. Kind of in the same area. Down the road from one another anyway. Not sure how many other people are playing today. But seeing as it's a Friday on a holiday weekend, a lot of people who are not unemployed because of COVID-19 or will have Friday off for the holiday. Some of them. Oh, let me up.
Is that what you call triumph?
Oh my
Broken
goodness.
branches and snapped twigs.
Just going a roundabout way. Okay, there's like one other person over here, and we need to work together. Ah, for crying out loud, you guys. You gotta work together on this. Have these guys never done a Harrow Storm before?
You are weevils among cordwood. Irritating. Nothing.
Yes.
The
Aha.
winds die. This storm has served its purpose.
Okay, now we need to get the Grey Host Vampire.
How can you survive the ritual? How can you stand against our storms?
Greedily going through the sack in the middle. Okay, so yeah, during the Harrow Storms, you need to take out the witches' pikes. There's like 3 of them, I think, throughout the area. And it really works if you combine group efforts to take down one, and then the second, and the third, and then you take down the Grey Host. And sometimes like other creatures appear as well. Yeah, because the pikes are pretty high level. What did I get? I got a, something purple. Is it a necklace? Yeah, an amulet. Stamina recovery increases max stamina. Part of the venomous spite set. Weapon critical, weapon damage. Dealing critical damage inflicts hunter's venom on your enemies for 10 seconds, dealing 23.99 poison damage to your target and nearby enemies every second. This effect can occur once every 15 seconds. This would go well with my crafter because she's more critical stamina user. Alright. Turn up the volume a little bit. Yeah, you can probably hear that a bit better now. Okay, yeah, he's right here.
You put too much stock in rumors and old wives' tales.
I don't think we're the first to camp here.
A path to flower petals? Oh, path to a headache, I'd say. Damn this. Assistant? Why don't you take a crack at it?
This is me. Alright, so... Alright, the second puzzle. And under my quest items, I should have the Blossoms of Maelmoth. You follow instructions splendidly, but you have a poet's heart. Honor the Lady of Winter, winds and valor, draped in deepest chill. Her love lights the way. 2 mountain flowers for the breath of myrrh and min, 4 deathbell blooms for the grieving widow, cheeks wet with tears and brine, 3 dragon's tongues for fiery ancient throats, and 1 last blossom for the kiss at the end. So this totally is an easy puzzle. It's just, I think the game, it was bugged before. Because yeah, these flowers were not like this before. Yeah, there's one missing here. There should be 1 right here. Bug. I see a bug right here. Alright. I'm just gonna do them. It's this one. 2 flowers. And then 4 flowers, which is this one. Maybe this is easier to do at night. And then you want to do this one. 3. Or whatever. And then you want to do the one with 1 flower that is actually no flower at all. I think it's this one.
Oh, that did it! And another scroll. What a surprise.
Oh. Kind was kind, it seems. Ho ho. Fires mean warmth, and you are getting warmer. All doors lead somewhere, but some doors lead nowhere. Might makes right, but right might be wrong. Excuse me. Try just right of left, but it won't last long. Left most selections might lead to collections, but third in a line can oft make one whine. Now hop to it, like a cat you must leap, just have some feline faith, and I'm sure you'll land safe. Oh my goodness.
So, what's next on the agenda? Sorting pigs by ear size? A guar steak eating contest? At this point, nothing would surprise me.
Hang on a sec. I had to turn down my headphones. The music is super loud to me. But I don't think it is for you guys. Still try and iron that out. So the riddle deals with doors. Does it? I don't know.
Doors, huh? Perhaps we're finally nearing the end of this. Yes, I see now. This final line about feline faith, it's a clear reference to Sabercat's Leap, a rocky precipice southwest of Morthal. I don't know of any doors there, though.
Moth may have conjured door illusions there.
Oh, you're probably right. I tell you this, though. If these illusory doors lead to nowhere, I will be very put out. There's only one way to know for sure. Make your way to Sabercat's Leap. I'll meet you there.
Alright, meet you there. Okay, where is this? I feel like I've been there before. Right next to a boss, a world boss. Let's just fast travel to Morthal. I discovered Morthal. I don't think it was during a live stream. I was out doing an Antiquities, I think. I don't know. I didn't realize that there was like another, like a city, like a bigger city. Well, Morthal's not that big. I don't think they even have a stable. But I didn't know that there was a city over there that I had not yet discovered.
Wolf attacks? Ghosts? Richmond raids? I'm getting out of this town.
You know, maybe I should have picked up at least like the Hero Storm daily quest, because I would have knocked one out. When I just fought in that Hero Storm. And then there's also the Bard's College quest that I want to get started, because I found one of the instruments for that. It's the museum pieces that you can find. It's like every zone has them, and it's really annoying because you can't put them in your bank or anything. You have to hold them on your person.
Well, this puzzle seems easy enough. It's just a matter of simple deduction. Aha! I have it. Observe!
You have it? Really? Do you think so?
No. I used that one to illustrate the consequences of hasty choices. Remember?
Coffee.
Had you going there for a moment, didn't I? I just wanted to illustrate the perils of overconfidence, a critical lesson for dashing heroes like us. Now, feel free to solve the puzzle. I'll observe from over here.
That blue looks really pretty. Just admiring his armor. Do you have any idea of what door is correct?
Of course I do. But what kind of historian would I be if I robbed my assistants of the opportunity to achieve great things on their own? Now, enough accusations. You have a puzzle to solve.
Accusations. Why not give me a clue?
A clue? Very well. Read the riddle. Only one of these doors is correct.
Well, that's not a clue. You're just repeating what the riddle said.
Am I? Or is the riddle simply repeating what I said?
Oh, come on. That doesn't make any sense.
To you, perhaps. It makes perfect sense to me and my hordes of loyal readers. I mentioned that I'm a best-selling writer, didn't I? Perhaps when you've published some award-winning tomes, we can discuss who does and does not make sense.
Alright. Well, let's take a look at that riddle again. Alright, so kind was kind, it seems. Ho ho. Fires mean warmth, and you are getting warmer. All the doors lead somewhere, but some doors lead nowhere. Might makes right, but right might be wrong. Try just right of left, but it won't last long. Leftmost selections might lead to collections, but third in a line can oft make one whine. Now hop to it, just like a cat, you must sleep. Just have some feline faith, and I'm sure you'll land safe. So, right, but right might be wrong. Right of left, but it won't last. Left, less selections, but third in a line can make one wine. So I would imagine it'd be this one, because you have to take a leap of faith. So let's try this one, because it's up on the top. Oh, yay.
At last, male moths. Wait, another scroll? Oh, by the three. If this isn't the last one, I quit.
The Tinultimate laugh. A horker and an angry goose enter a Windhome tavern. The meeting is uneventful. It's not a riddle, ho-ho, just a story I like to tell. But we've no time for tales, no, the wondrous trove of mail moth, the mysterious, is nearly within reach. My marvelous mysterium awaits your inspection. No need for keys, good friend. The scroll's a key, you see. Enter if you dare. Scroll is a key, huh?
What did this note say? He asked, expecting a ludicrous response.
It appears to be a practical joke. Touching it unlocked the door to the Mysterium.
Beck be praised! In all my years of study and adventure, I have never faced a more frustrating foe than this idiot mail moth. And he's dead. Can you even imagine how insufferable he must have been while he was alive?
Oh, it's almost over.
Mercifully, I believe you're right. Naturally, parting company with me will be difficult, but you'll muddle through somehow. Come on, assistant. Let's bring this farce to a close, shall we?
This is the third time I've had to deal with him trying to figure out this quest, so I'm kind of done with him. Alright, let's go.
The Mysterium awaits. Onward!
I just hope I get some good loot at the end of this.
Hardly the majestic retreat I was expecting. Wait, look there. Another door.
And there's Male Moth the Mysterious. Wait.
Locked. Say, is that a key on the pedestal? Snatch it up, quick!
You mean where the, ghost is? He looks, like an aggressive ghost. Hello, Male Moth.
Meddlesome miscreants inside the Mysterium! Oh, take this!
Okay, he's very aggressive. He does not put all these puzzles out there, but he doesn't want anybody to get into it. Into his Mysterium. Seems strange. Although, I guess when you turn into a ghost, especially in this game, you aren't always a good person. When you, on the other side. If you know what I mean.
Good. Now, let's finally get a look at Male Moth's mysteries.
Alright, let me, just take a peek behind here. No local map. Chamber of Treasures.
At last! Male Moths! Wait! What is all this?
I don't know, this is kind of cool.
Treasure! This is junk! Damn that
Really?
addle-brained wizard. It's just another trick. It has to be. Ah, look there. A book. Step lively, assistant. Have a look at that tome while I piece this together.
Why does this
Look
have
there.
a big
An
X
X
on
the
it?
floor. A gate of some kind?
Step on it and find out. I don't know. I think he has some cool stuff here. Ooh, look at that little elephant. I would take one of those. Melmoth's marvelous masterpiece. I gathered them all, my beauties, my treasures. Such relics and oddities make antiquarians weep. The boots of a wastrel from Wayrust, a hagraven's pot from the Reach, a little stone mammoth. Oh, that's what that was. One day I'll set him free. Marvelous, mystical. The Mysterium's magnificence is beyond compare. To even these priceless prizes pale before the bottle. Look at it, the crowning achievement of a lifetime's work. Illusion, magic, honed and perfected. Is the bottle an illusion, or is it real? If you touch it, are you the illusion? Doesn't matter. Ho ho, one must touch it to find out. Behold, the nested illusion. With even the lightest touch, the illusion makes way, changes shape, and welcomes the curious into its embrace. An illusion that begets still more illusions. Consider the applications, like those hateful bards incessantly mocking my mastery of verse and wordplay. What if they picked up a lute and became the lute? Who would know? I would. I, Melmoth the Mysterious, the master of illusion. Ha 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 ha. Wow, it kind of sounds crazy. But isn't that what we found this guy in? He was like trapped as a bottle, like an illusion of a bottle at the very beginning.
One last riddle, assistant. One final test. Then we will reap the rewards. So, tell me, what did Melmoth's tome reveal?
The book mentioned several times that the bottle seemed especially important.
Of course! How could I have missed such an exquisite antiquity? Granted, most of these items are worthless trinkets and oddities, but with some modest poetic license, I could turn that bottle into something truly extraordinary for my readers.
Melmoth certainly went to a lot of effort to hide it.
A testament to its value, no doubt. Now, a less experienced historian might be troubled by the comically threatening X on the floor, but we know better. Melmoth would only place such a symbol to confuse us, right? Right. It's perfectly safe.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure it is. Lie. You're right, of course. Go ahead and take the bottle. Or the tomb indicates that if you touch the bottle, you'll trigger another illusion. I wouldn't do it. Well, I mean, he's been annoying, but I wouldn't. I mean, he was trapped as a bottle when we first found him. Yeah, we'll just... The tomb indicated you should have touched the bottle.
Oh, well, yes, of course it would trigger another illusion. I knew that. You passed the test, assistant. Superb reasoning. And now we let the grim resignation set in. Oh, by the three, what a waste of time.
So what will you do next?
Now I will do what I always do in situations like this. Hyperbolize. With some clever prose and a few creative liberties, I can spin this into a yarn worthy of Narcissus Dren. As for you, I suppose you should return Melmoth's journal to Dean Velaz.
Will you include all the mistakes in your book?
What? Your mistakes? No, you wound me. I would never cast you in an unflattering light. No. You'll be a mysterious figure assisting from far, far, far back in the shadows. A helpful but discreet partner.
Oh, okay. I was just wondering if I would get turned into a bottle. Alright, so it looks like we don't get anything here, but the quest is not over. We need to go, talk to Deem Valax. I'm not sure if we've met Deem Valax yet. Where are we? I think I found this place before, and I was just like, what is this place? Who's this? Hello? Oh, you look cold.
I didn't think I'd find anyone out here in this frozen wasteland. You, my friend, are a glorious sight.
What are you doing out here by yourself?
I'm part of the crew from the merchant ship Silver Cormorant. The snows overtook us and trapped us in the ice. Now our shipmates are missing and we're out of food.
Oh no.
I went looking for both. Please, I can't go on. The frost will take my toes soon.
Well, how can I help?
If we just had some meat, we could last a few more days, I'm sure. I tried to kill a horker earlier, but my hands were frozen, and I dropped my hunting knife.
Oh man.
Please, my crewmates will starve to death if help doesn't come soon.
Okay, I'll find some meat for your crew.
I'll head back to the ship. I'm no good to anyone if I lose my toes.
Yeah.
Glad you came along when you did. Hopefully you can help get us out of this mess.
Where will I find your ship?
Not far. She's still afloat, but she's trapped in the ice. It was a nightmare. Clear one moment, then the sky grew dark. The snow howled like a beast. The ice. Black ice.
Black ice?
I didn't know water could freeze up that fast.
Why did your crew send you out here?
It was a last resort. It was either send someone out into the cold or just sit there and accept our fate. Someone had to try. Not that I've done anything out here other than freeze my arse off.
Alright, well... probably easily find meat. Where is Deem, VL? Yeah, and you guys, if you're interested in like the main story, like the zone story of Western Skyrim, I'm doing it one episode at a time on Facebook and YouTube, so that I can do it a little bit more with some more polishing than this. So check that out if you're interested. Which one was this? Oh, this one. Ah. Well, I wanted to go over to the Bard's College anyway, so let's go and do that, finish this one up, and then we can circle back to this one we just got, if we have time today. I'll probably play a little bit longer than I usually do, which is about 2.5 hours, because I'm starting way earlier in the day than I usually do. But we'll, I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Sometimes my computer gets tired of streaming after a couple hours, so we'll see how my computer thinks that everything is going. I could have sworn I just heard something laugh at me, like a jester laugh, like like really softly. It's kind of creepy. Is there a ghost in here? I've been listening to the Chill Yomanti podcast recently, trying to catch up on some of the older ones because I just discovered it like, I don't know, a few months ago. So I'm listening to oh, to that. Maybe I already had that daily quest. Just been listening to a lot of spooky stories lately.
Oh, it's quite insulting. What about the rest of them?
I disrupted the Hero Storm.
I've never had it done.
Okay.
The scouts say old.
I'll pick up another. How can I help?
What the Sword of Solitude needs is a...
Alright. Pick it up again. So we got the Skyrim Daily Reward Copper. That has Amulet of Winter's Respite. That has Magicka Recovery. And the Shoes of Winter's Respite. So it's Magic Recovery. Oh, they're both the same set. Okay. Anyway, we were heading over here? Yes. I guess I could pick these up while I'm at it.
The coterie, you should enjoy this. It's a fascinating study. One of our scholars is doing research for a treatise on ancient Nord embalming practices. Specifically, he wants to analyze specific organs and tissues. The ancient Nords sometimes preserved such things in jars within their barrows.
Dragon Home, okay.
Western Skyrim offers...
They just do the same ones over and over again,
Sure,
so...
deliver me someone with some spirit. Even a month ago, it wouldn't have been this hard. The Swords of Solitude Militia. Oldest volunteer army in the whole. Western Skyrim doesn't need a bunch of outsiders. We've never had such a shortage of folk.
Oh, I think I already picked one up from her? I'm not sure. Because I thought she was the other daily person. Like, we have this woman who does the Harrow Storm quests. And then this one and this one, like one does like a delve and public dungeons, and another one does like a world boss daily quest, and maybe something else. But maybe I still have it in my quest log. Because world bosses are hard, especially if you're doing them by yourself.
The male moth historian.
You
brought Male Moth's journal back? Good.
Oh yeah.
I assume that the Mad Mage's ramblings did not lead you and your greedy dark elf friend to any fabled treasures.
You assume correctly. Here's the journal back as promised.
People often forget to return guild property. What a welcome surprise. And even better, you didn't bring that shifty mudmouth with you. It brings me no small measure of joy to know he found nothing. Take this. News like this is worth every drake.
Well, thank you.
I simply cannot wait to throw Narcissus Dren's next opus in the waste bin. He's a terrible writer. I won't allow his books on my shelves.
Okay. Alright. Let's see. What did I get? Greaves? Aggrieved Greaves. Max health. Critical resistance. 50% less damage. Part of the Eternal Vigor set that has Magicka Recovery, Stamina Recovery, Health Recovery. Max health adds stamina and Magicka Recovery while your health is above 50%. Adds health recovery while your health is 50% or less. That's an interesting one. Dark elf armor acquired while assisting the famed adventurer Narcissus Den. That is an interesting one. I kind of wish at 5 items it had adds Magicka. Interesting. I was going to get rid of my Tormentor. She kind of gets in the way. Alright. So now I want to go to the Bard's College and see what what this is about the musical instruments they want help finding. I found one down in Cold Harbor. Actually, it was interesting. It was in like a bunch of cobwebs down in a delve down in Cold Harbor on your way up to the Sky Shard that is really well hidden. Actually, maybe I'll point that out for anybody who's interested. This delve, I believe it is. I'm not sure. I don't think there's a way to look at the map here. Is there? Well, anyway, in this delve, if you figure out how to find the Sky Shard, because it's like, it's almost like hidden between cracks in the cave wall. On your way up to it, there is like a sheath of cobwebs, if I'm remembering this correctly, and it's like behind the cobwebs. I think that's where it is. Pretty sure. It's like the harp, I believe it is. I would have thought it would be in here. Oh, it's right here. The Lily Tongue. An exquisite harp of Altmore design that dates from the first era. It's the museum piece of the Western Skyrim, so. Let's give it to this person, I guess.
I expected to see a drunken souse named Dobbin walk through that door, not this incredible specimen before me. Tell me, what became of the man I hired?
I don't know. I found this letter next to a man passed out for mead. It says you need help. Is this the same quest?
Well, Dobbin's indolence may be my gain. Look at you. I can see you are ready for action at a moment's notice. How would you like to help Skyrim's premier arts college in its moment of need?
What college do you refer to?
The storied Bard's College, home of honeyed birds and tear-jerking tunes. For years, a rift within the college threatened to split us apart. One overzealous member hid our antique instruments collection to bring about a truce, but...
Oh. Where are the instruments now?
Excellent question. The only clue to their location lie in a song written by the bard responsible, Nell's Hidden Loves. Just as I solved the first verse, that instrument emerged for sale at a secret auction. I wish to hire you to recover it.
Sure. I can retrieve the instrument for you.
No, naturally, you can't walk into a secret auction without the proper attire, especially not the Sapphire Societies. Their events are outre and rare, mind-boggling and taboo fair. No serfs at their affair. Sorry, I can't help myself.
What do I need to wear?
All these secret societies love disguising themselves. It gives a sense of excitement to their lives of leisure. Fortunately, bards hear all sorts of secrets. Wearing this robe and mask will get you in the door. You also need the right passphrase.
Okay, what should I say?
The magnates of the Sapphire Society speak a simple phrase to gain entry into their events. A jewel of blue rules the view. Truly underscores how they see themselves, doesn't it? You might want to practice it, just to be sure.
The jewel of blue rules virtue? A jewel of blue rules the view.
Excellent. You scan lines quickly, I see. Still, I would avoid any ad-libbing.
Yeah, I agree. I'm ready.
Remember, a jewel of blue rules the view.
Yep. So you said I'm saving the Bard's College?
Well, you and I will save it together. A joint effort, brains and brawn. When they pen the song of this adventure, no doubt you will receive a mention. And what a song it will be, a tale of civil war, misguided decisions, and my stalwart bravery.
So, what Civil War?
Many years ago, the college had a collection of legendary instruments. Each inspired great passions, strength, love, tragedy. There was an argument among the bards. How best should the instruments be used?
Oh. What were the options?
Some said the instruments were too precious and needed protection. Others asked, what use are they if they can't be played? The two sides actually came to blows. Redboards and inkwells flying every which way. It was quite exhilarating.
Yeah, but it was funny to watch. What became of the instruments?
One of the college's greatest bards, Nell Farsong, took them. She thought if the instruments went missing, the fighting could end. So she hid them throughout Skyrim, which ended the war, but only because everyone was enraged at Nell.
Yeah. And why can't we ask her where they are? I mean, is she still alive? I thought this was a long time ago.
No, she died. Very sad. And she never told a soul where to find the instruments. But while reading Nell's Hidden Loves, I realized it had clues to their locations.
Ah.
We recover them based on her clues. I'll be a legend.
Can you tell me more about this instrument you want me to recover?
It's a lute called Petra Loop. Actually, it's Petra Lute, but try saying that after 5 strong meads. It was the learning lute at the college for generations, played by dozens, hundreds of bards over the years. It means a lot to us.
And why can't you go to the auction yourself?
Well, I hate to brag, but I am quite famous. Even if I wore the Sapphire Society disguise, the members would immediately recognize my voice. Such is the heavy burden of artistic success.
Yes, I suppose. Alright. So, use the skies. Ooh. Ooh. How mysterious. Very mysterious. Like, what is she trying to hide? I guess I didn't realize that there was quite a intro story to this, but it makes sense. Oh, shoot. I always accidentally push that button. Character. So there's my disguise. Oh, crying out loud every time. Okay, anyway. Just down the street. I really like this disguise, actually. I wonder if we can get it. I mean, the gown that she's wearing is like, it looks so warm. Like, good warm. Let's see. A jewel of blue rules the view.
Welcome, and enter.
Yeah, I just heard on the Crown Store Showcase that they're going to be doing a Somerset event sometime this month. Oh, everybody's wearing them. So I'll have to check that out when that occurs. Hello?
If you want to see our next item, you'll have to wait like everyone else. No private previews. You should know the rules. But believe me, you'll want to stick around for this one. It's a head-turner.
Oh, actually, I arrived late. Has a musical instrument sold yet?
The lute? Nice patina. Just that rifle I came across in one of my hunts. It went on the block earlier. Too bad you weren't here then. There was only one buyer.
Oh.
Little bidding war for the warmth of the crowd.
Who purchased it? I'd like a word with them.
Now I do wish you had been here. You are skirting the rules. No revealing identities of buyers. Here,
obviously.
if you had arrived on time, you would know that the buyer behaved like an obnoxious ass. We typically frown upon stumbling about from drink.
Thank you. So, he's the one that's drunk? Is that what he means? So basically, it's telling me to look at everybody who has a goblet. Let's start with this person.
The decrees from the Blue Palace are simply absurd. Investigating transfers of suspected stolen property? Who cares where someone got it? If I want it and they have it, I should be able to buy it.
Okay, not that person.
That white mammoth certainly drew quite a bit of interest. So glad I won. They're so rare. Let's just hope the broker didn't cover a brown mammoth in talcum powder. Oh, why am I worried? The broker never lets us down.
You know, as great as it is to be here to acquire some of these incredibly rare items, the excitement of being here in disguise is half the fun. You'd be quite shocked to find out what I'm wearing under these robes.
What are you wearing under those robes? Is it you who's swaying a little bit? Oh yeah, I bet it's you.
Oh look, another masked person. How dreary. If a steak comes back on the block, don't you outbid me. When else will I get to try Argonian? I hear they're all flavour and no fat. Ha!
Did you buy a musical instrument here?
Instrument? Oh, that lute. Yes, a mantelpiece for my music room. Has a nice shine to it. I acquired it for a song. A song! I made a joke, see? Why are you asking? Disappointed I bought it? Then too bad for you.
Well... I wonder... Okay, let's try this. I'd rather not spend money if I can help it, at least not that much. That seems like a lot. I'm sure it will look good in your collection.
Perhaps by the window that looks out onto the thoroughfare. Watching those stuffy antiquarians rave over dusty trinkets always gives me a laugh. Whatever. It better be done by the time I return home or I'll whip those lazy servants.
Okay, enjoy the rest of the auction. So I guess I'm gonna go steal it. Do I have to steal it from her? I'm confused. It said... Oh, find the buyer's house. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I didn't take the easy route, so I'm doing the harder route. I have to go and find her house and then steal it from her house. I need to practice my pickpocketing because I guess apparently you can only get certain recipes for crafting that way, and I don't know. I think I knew that, but I've never really gotten that involved in pickpocketing in this game. Oh, I'm no longer in my
Greetings.
disguise. Alright, so that's where we were. Now that's where we were. Is this her house? There's somebody standing right there. Ah, there we go. Ooh. So one good thing about being a vampire is you can kind of do a sneaking, like crouch like this, but move quite a bit quicker. Let's see. Is it? Oh, it's upstairs. One more floor. What? What are you going upstairs for? Shouldn't you go back downstairs? Ooh, that's a pretty picture of a red bird. Let's wait until she comes back down, and then hopefully she'll head like down, all the way down to the first floor, and I can go up. I don't mind creeping around, but I remember when I did the Dark Brotherhood questline. Oh man, it's just like too much. Alright, let's try to sneak behind her. Okay. So there's somebody up here. There it is. Was I actually detected or... Okay. Now, can I just like jump out of a window? That's what I would like to do. Where did that old lady go? Ooh, there's a chest in there. Let's steal from this. Might as well while we're in here. I should probably use this character for the Thieves Guild if I ever do that. Ooh, no! I've been detected. Where'd she go? Ah, she's guarding it. Where'd that old... Okay, she's over there. So she must do the bottom stairs, and then the middle stairs, and then walk away from the middle stairs, and then eventually she comes up here. Where'd that old lady go? I'm not sure. I'm gonna go for it. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Mammoth, you scared me. Oh my gosh. Creepy little mini mammoth. It's a pocket mammoth, actually. Oh, that reminds me. I have a crown crate that I can open. I was saving it for a live stream. Okay, she's heading down. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait again until she comes back up, I think, and then we'll creep out. So far, so good. Not bad. Here we go. It's nice that they put this like right here. It's like the best spot. Okay, and there's somebody down here too, right? Yeah, looking at the books. See, her running, that's a vampire thing. Yeah. All right. I'm going to pat myself on the back for that. Good job, Jessica. Not caught once. Although I almost want to make a assassin, like not an assassin, like a Nightblade character who I turn into a vampire and then I join the Thieves Guild because they have some sneaks. Like the Nightblade has a skill to be able to turn invisible while they're sneaking around and throwing knives and stuff like that. So
you've returned. Have you brought back the Petroloop? Will my fingers glide over its gentle curves once more?
I suppose they will. I have the loot you wanted.
Ah, Petroloop returns home. You know, I wooed my first love with this very loot, and my third as well. Thus begins the restoration of the college's famed collection to its former greatness. The history books will remember you for this.
Awesome. So the loot, are you going to take it?
I assembled the museum for just this moment.
Oh.
I think you deserve the honor of placing Petroloop on its podium.
Okay.
After you display the loot, perhaps you could read Nell's hidden loves. I could use your skill in recovering the other instruments.
Ah, thank you, I will. Yes, I have one of them, which I would like to give to you. Where? Oh, this music. Ooh, wow, look at this. This is a lot of instruments. Where do you want it? Display Petroloop. See, my webcam is like right in the middle of my monitor, and it's actually I can only see like a fraction of that display Petroloop right now. I have to look over at my streaming software to see my the visual.
Wonderful. I left a copy of Nell's Hidden Loves on the table there. Have a look.
Okay. Nell's Hidden Loves. You who quibble, disagree, take sides. Relics of song, encrypted here, hide. Bard's legend first. I keep it with me. It's important, true, though worn lovingly. So it sounds like there's one with her body. Hayfinger, Hawfinger, go. The hilt of a blade, jades, shadows hide. Magnificent craves at Western Mine. A long storehouse march, dragged across two holds, steady in arch. Great creatures home, westest of Western, North Frost Grotto, frigid sequestered. Hail march, a Jarl holds court above all, stirring Nord of graves, a maze of cold walls. Towers that lower bear weights of great tales, following sleep the seas this one sails. To Carthald turn winds, watching Jarl's foes fall upon south, brisk breezes breeze toes. Then to the dark a Dwemer does take, empty falls light at waterfalls break, sunsets in dark miners do covet, a junk heaps gem, Lord Chorus's above it, towers do form, from fungus that grows deep above and lava below. So I think the one that we found is in this last verse somehow. Because it's the only one I think that mentions Blackreach. Yeah, and I think it's a miner. It's a mine. That's the delve.
Wonderful. Look at the proud Petroloop in its proper place once more. And we're a step closer to undoing Nell's folly. But there are many other priceless instruments lost somewhere out in the world. They need to come home.
They need to come home. So you want me to find the other instruments that Nell pilfered?
Yes, indeed. Let the clues within Nell's hidden loves guide the way. As you travel through Skyrim, keep your eyes open. And your ears, too. These are instruments we're pursuing after all. If you find more of them, I'll be here.
I'll remember that.
They say the first one is always the hardest. Everything should be much easier from here. Once you recover all the instruments, I will compose an epic, an adventurer's triumph, to celebrate their return. You will star in it, of course.
Oh, that sounds like quite the event.
Of course it will be. We will use the instruments too. They should be revered, yes, but used for special occasions. But first, more instruments. You'll have expenses. Let me weigh you down with some gold before you go.
Okay, thanks.
As you fill the museum, bards from all over will make their way to Solitude. Keep working on the clues in Nell's poem. Once we have all the instruments collected, the performance can begin.
Oh, we're gonna get a performance out of this. I was just thinking I could probably do this as I run around, but I think I need to investigate a bit more. So, what do you mean?
With the clues in Nell's hidden loves and the return of Petroloop, word will travel fast among bards. I hear the vibrations among students, members, and alumni of the college already.
Is that a good thing?
Certainly. It will likely open a new dialogue about our legendary instruments, should they return in good order. You began something truly great here. Maestros that were once enemies have already started talking to each other again.
Maestros?
Ah, yes. You may not be so familiar with the structure here. Maestros are the faculty of the Bard's College, Master Bards. The head maestro manages the college as a whole. Currently, that is Catrell Gioric.
I haven't met her yet. Okay. Dancer's Trouble Leggings. Part of the Respite set. Well, I've got quite a few of those. I mean, it doesn't do the spell critical and spell damage, which is nice. But it does do resistance and increased magic. What's my other set that I have? Julianos and the Assassin's Guile, which is also spell critical. But I don't have as many for those. If I could get some for the Assassin's Guile set, like if I could find what we were just looking at for Assassin's Guile, like my hat and my shoulders and any of the other ones, I might start wearing that instead. Do I have any? No rings yet. Yeah, as we spend more time down here, I'm going to probably find more of those sets that we've been looking at, because that's like the zone area. So I have Lily, whatever. Lily tongue. Can I place this somewhere? Tinderclaw, Flute of Blue Longing, Highmorn. No. Nope. 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 Sky Talker, King Thunder. Ah, Lily Tongue. Ooh. Nice. And if I examine it, Master Harpist played the Eldmeri harp Lilytongue in the High Court of Eleanor since time immemorial. Lilytongue was the instrument used in some of the most enchanting arias produced by the great composer Roll Melville. The harp disappeared during the War of Yuvigel and was presumed destroyed. A new royal harp was commissioned and replaced it. Lilytongue resurfaced in the last century after being lost for more than 500 years. It now sits in a place of honor in the Bard's College as an example of the history, eminent beauty, and unparalleled artistry of the High Elf crafters. Cool. Well, I want to find more. It's not quite that easy. I suppose it is if you just like watch YouTube cheats and go like do what they show you to do, but which I might end up doing because I don't know, some of those might be pretty difficult. The verses they gave us, the song, the bard's poem, whatever you want to call it, was not very clear, which I guess is the point of a puzzle like this. I'm not really into that kind of puzzle. Let's see. So I had that quest that we just picked up. See, that's a daily. I found ree'la, an Argonian prospector, did in an out-of-the-way corner of Blackreach. I took ore samples from ree'la that ree'la gathered. I should deliver them to Ingrid the Tall in Dusttown. This would be easy, because there's actually multiples of these. And I found one, and I returned it to this guy in Dusttown, and then I went back out into Blackreach, and I found another one. And I had to stop playing. So we could go down to Blackreach next and then continue on like maybe this of Ice and Death or maybe something else. Let's do that first. So we can get a little bit of taste of Blackreach. Because I'm not sure if I'm going to be spending more time up here or not. Because a lot of my quests are up here. Although there are Harrow Storms down in Blackreach. Yeah, see, these are Harrow Storms. Dusktown? Yes. Alright, and I'm gonna take a quick break while we're moving into there. So I'll be right back. Alright. Okay, I need to reconfigure my music and stuff, I think. I have it set up very weirdly on this side. So we are looking for... what's his name? Ingridfred the Tall. He's up by like the mine. He's like right over there. So this is Dusktown. If nobody has, if you haven't been up in here yet, if you go down to Blackreach, you'll discover a city that's down here in Blackreach, and it's like set up to do mining. It's interesting. I never would have thought that we would find like humanoids, Tamriel, you know, people going the wrong way, living down here. But I mean, it's a mining town, so. It's interesting. I've gotten turned around somehow. I went the wrong way. There we go. Yeah, I already did the quest for down here. It doesn't take long.
All this time, the Overseer was working with a vampire. I knew there was something unpleasant about him.
All those
Spoiler.
people disappeared, and the Overseer was behind it.
Alright. So this guy is kind of a jerk. He keeps sending people out. Well, we'll find out. Hang on.
What? You got more bad news? Or you just want to bother me for the fun of it?
I found a Did Argonian. He had a note from you and some ore samples.
ree'la is dead? Eastmir's gods, he was a good worker, even if he was a lizard. I thought he'd catch a break prospecting, pay off some bad debts of his. Poor luck for him. I'll take the lizard samples and pay you for your trouble.
Well, here are the samples.
Good enough. You can figure the ree'la didn't die for nothing. This batch of samples looks promising. Here's your money. Hopefully you don't find any more of my miners. Walk off, pal. No time for useless chatter.
You're not very friendly.
Oh, boo-hoo. Mining is expensive and hard. It's even harder down here. Miners only survive when they're tough. How about you take your friendly and move along?
Alright. So yeah, he's sending people out to do prospecting, and we keep finding their corpses scattered across Blackreach. So, yeah. Well, this is a pretty good view. I'll have to remember this spot if I ever want to do like a thumbnail for this spot. In fact, maybe I'll just take a picture while I'm here. Maybe I'll use it for my next live stream. Right now, I came over here to see if I could spy any sky shards, because I don't think I found any when I was up here before. I don't think there's any way to get up there. Wow, this place is just so cool to just look at. I mean, you would think, alright. I guess my matriarch is gonna hang out with us. Yeah, I lost my train of thought there. Alright, so, I don't know, I mean, besides the Harrow Storms, I don't think I have any other, quests down here. Let's go check out this one, see if anybody else is down there. And I have a way shrine right there that I have not yet found. Moon Grotto, Dark Moon Grotto Way Shrine. probably over here somewhere then. Need to get down. Go down and then head to the right. It is kind of weird because down here, let's go this way, across the water. Down here, the way shrines are picked up really easily on your mini-map. So you could be a couple caves away and still pick up the way shrine, and then you have trouble like figuring out where exactly the way shrine is because you're not in the right cave. Yeah. Is that a Falmer? Yeah, Darkblade. I was able to walk right by him. There's a public dungeon right there. I don't know if this character would do well in public dungeons. My Templar does okay just because she can heal. Well, I don't know. I guess this character might do okay just because on her primary weapon set, she has a couple of group fighting abilities. Oh, there's a way shrine or a sky shard. Yay! Alright, so now I have 1 point I could use. I could put one in my passive for dark magic. When you cast a dark magic ability, you grant minor prophecy to you and your group, increasing your spell critical by 1320 for 10 seconds. That is kind of nice. And I have 2 in dark magic. I actually need to go and redistribute my skills because I'm not using magic anymore. Like, not magic. I'm not using restoration anymore. So I could get rid of all these and get points back. Ooh, I could put something in excavation for my antiquity skill line. Ooh, I could put another in antiquarian insight, which I think I'm gonna do because that means I can get more rare items. Right now I think I'm just stuck to the common items. Ooh, and look at all that vampire stuff I could do. Oh yeah, I need to go redistribute my skills. Definitely. Maybe I'll do that after this. Alright, let's put one into antiquarian inside. Yay! So I can push it up to being able to do intermediate difficulty. Yes. Yay! So that means under Antiquities, it's still empty. Why can I not do this one? I've already found 3 of these. It must be, this must be one up from intermediate. Either that or I don't have enough leads to be able to do it. Yeah, because I don't think I can do these because I don't have enough leads to be able to do them. Like leads are like hints that you get from conversations with NPCs, like specific NPCs. I really want this one, the face marking. I'm assuming you actually get face markings. And this is like a piece of armor that you could actually wear. There's so much that you could do with Antiquities, and you could just spend your entire time doing that instead of like investigating other areas, you know? Alright, well, let's take a quick look around the outskirts of this area, because I've found, for some reason, around a lot of the Harrow Storms, you can find like heavy sacks and things like that that you can use to like heavy sacks usually carry interesting, or not interesting, like craftable items like sticks and just things like in a bunch that you can use for crafting. So we'll take a quick look around here and see if that holds true in this location. What's back here? Nothing. Oh, I'm disappointed. They could have put a treasure chest back there. Yeah, it was hidden in the other spot that I found. I found like three heavy sacks. I was like, wow, I've never seen so many one spot. No luck down here though. Alright, well, let's head up to Western Skyrim. And I think we can go over to Solitude. And I'm pretty sure they have like a temple that I can use up here. Right? I was somewhere recently and I realized they had a temple, and I was like, oh, that's not the usual spot for a temple. Is it not? Really? Do they not have a temple? I'm not seeing the icon for it. Alright. Okay, then we'll go to... Let's see. This is my Aldemary Dominion character. It's a green shade? What? Why does my screen sometimes flash red? I have no idea. It's so weird that it does that. I don't know. Oh, it's like stone, not Stone Falls. Is it Stone Falls? It might be Stone Falls. Ebonheart? No. Keep backing out one too many. Is it David's Watch? I can't remember. The map system on the PS4 is just a little, I don't know, a little bit more complicated than it needs to be, I think. It took me quite a while to get used to how to look at things. Oh, it's starting.
It's too quiet. I came out here for adventure, not a leisure hike.
I think the clouds are turning. We should prepare for a stormy night.
Have a little faith. The divines won't lead us astray.
Really, you guys, you're in a cavern. A stormy night in a cavern.
Scratching in the dirt. Richmond.
The skies are full of dark clouds lately. I don't like it.
Who's afraid of some dark clouds?
I hear someone coming. Be
I
on
fear
your guard.
no witch.
Ah, what is this witchcraft?
I don't think I'm gonna participate in this one. It's not Dune. No. Of course.
Fools, throw yourselves upon the sacrificial pyre.
Stupid Twilight. Causing trouble. There's not enough people down here, I don't think. There was that one guy that ran by, but he was like a level 6. No. Level 6 is no. I'm not even going to attempt unless there's like 5 other people, because they're so difficult. Hey, I'm not sure where I'm trying to look right now, so I'm just going to head up to Solitude. I'm not in combat. There we go. It's Elden Root for Eldamari Dominion. Elden Root in Natwood. Okay. I don't know why I was having so much trouble trying to figure that out. Elden Root. And I'm sure that it's not. I could have sworn that they had one here. Alright. Elden Root and Natwood. I should have remembered. It's like right here. In the giant tree. I guess I forgot that they're part of the Aldemarian alliance. I think they should make part of the map being able to filter to to any alliance, because if you're trying to find something that you know is only in your alliance, like I'm pretty sure you can only use these skill resets and attribute resets at the temple, this certain temple for within your alliance at a specific location. It would just make it so much easier to be able to just filter all the maps to like your alliance, and it just seems like something that they should have. Since like they have this three alliance war going on, you know?
I'm no longer seeking validation. Tastemakers ain't gonna make us. Leave them wishing that they played it. Yep.
Switch to water too.
Never even hated. Gotta keep the affidavit. Yep. Only way to kill them, keep it kind. You could catch these clips, but there is no malice.
All right.
I know I'm not a great, just give it time. But if you ain't got the grade, then your list invalid. Always been a general 47 when I sizzle. Never been a baller, bro, popping like twin pistols.
So I want to play around with my skills. Let's see which one is that.
Couple likes on the gram, oh you so poppin'. You niggas never left Harlem, bitch, I'm glow trotting.
Yeah, skills. Okay. So I want to get rid of everything I have under restoration staff because this is not a healing character. she does damage pretty much now. Alright, so I got 4 points back from that. That's awesome. Let's see. Man, it doesn't show me very well, like, what I'm not currently using. I guess we'll do this for now. Yeah. Yeah, because I'm not using Lightning Flood anymore. Or Energy Overload. Yes, I'm using Energy Overload. I'm using that on this bar, aren't I? Thunderous Rage. What is that under? Thunderous Rage. It's under Destruction Staff. Well, I just spent a bunch of money on that, so next time I do this, though, I'm going to remember to make a note of all the other ones that I'm not using. Anyway. Alright, so let's reset, or let's add some skills to those other areas. Oh, I could do Excavation, a passive for that.
You fought the agents of Mehrunes Dagon and won. The savior of Firsthold.
What's Bloodsea on? This is an ultimate. Transform into a monstrous creature of the night, instantly healing to full health. While transformed, your health, magicka, and stamina is increased by 1,000, and you heal for 15% of all damage you deal. It's a criminal act to do this one. I think I need to think about this, because right now I like the 2 ultimates that I have, and if I get rid of one of them, I want to make sure I'm getting rid of the right one, I guess. Restores a portion of your missing stamina, or generates ultimate. Excuse me. Mesmerize. Subdue enemies in front of you with baleful gaze, stunning them for 5 seconds. Maybe that. Mist form, I've heard, is really fun to have. See, Dark Stalker ignores the movement speed and penalty of sneak, which is awesome, and it decreases the time it takes to enter sneak by 50%. Strike from the shadows. Stage 2 or higher vampire. When you leave sneak, invisibility, or mist form, your weapon spell damage is increased by 150 for 6 seconds. Ooh, I might take that. Undeath 1, stage 3 vampire or higher, reduces your damage taken by up to 15% based on your missing health. Ooh, that would be nice. But I'm not sure if I want to stick with stage 3 or 2 on a regular basis. So I'm not sure about that. Blood Ritual allows you to infect another player. This is one I wanted to pick up though, so I could infect people if they wanted it. Players already infected with lycanthropy cannot be infected with Noxophilic Sanguivora. An unnatural movement when you're at Vampire Stage 4, which is like the highest, reduces the cost of sprint by 25%. If you continuously sprint for 6 seconds, you automatically become invisible. That is pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to put 1 into... Strike from the Shadows. I'm gonna put 1 into blood ritual. So I have that option. If somebody would like to become a vampire, contact me. I will get it done. Let's see. Siphon away your enemy's vitality. I'm not sure about that. And I can upgrade this one also. Weapon and spell damage bonus also increases the longer it remains on. Oh, this is where Oh, I don't have this one currently. I did, but I took it off because I didn't like it. All right. Well, I think that's all I'm going to do for vampire for the moment. Let's put a point in excavation. Yeah. Increases the amount of time you have available when excavating a dig site. Yeah. Okay, and then I have 1 more point left, and I think I'll hang on to that. Okay. I'll have to take a closer look at what I might be able to get rid of that I'm not using anymore and where I might want to put those. You know, for the
Elvenroot has a significant presence of both the fighters and the mages.
No, for the
Walls for both within the tree.
Oh, I have
Within
that.
the tree. How would one find him? The tree is so large.
Yeah, you're so loud. I have a crown crate that I can open. Yeah.
There are many wonderful rewards that a crate could contain. In the gem store, you can see this magnificent selection and even buy rewards with the gems you collect.
Okay, so I think I got this one because I'm a EOSO Plus member. Reveal all. Ugh.
Sadly, you have no more crates, but you can always purchase more.
Yeah. Those, I mean, I use the crown restoration potions, but I don't use the poison. Alright.
May luck follow you.
Well, thank you. Alright, let's take a look at what I might be able to do for Antiquities. Because I feel like... Yeah, there we go. That's right, that's right. You need to be... Oh, they don't show unless you're in the zone. So... Did I have something else for... Let's go back to Western Skyrim. Was I in Blackreach or something when I was trying to look at them? Really, that just confuses me. Like... I wish it would, like... Maybe it does tell you, like, in the corner that you need to be, like, at a certain location, like the zone, to be able to see what antiquities you can scry for. I mean, if it doesn't, it's just really confusing as to why it's not showing up. But I guess after you realize, like I just did, it's like, okay, I need to remind myself every time. Alright. Yay! Alright. So I can scry. Yeah, okay, so the blue ones are intermediate. I just wasn't in the right area to be able to look at them. Let's look for the face markings, because I want these face markings. Okay. Oh, that's right. I need to start here. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go over here. Start here. No, really? I always do that. I guess I don't pay attention to how many I have. Well, I guess that's better than the last time. There's one like right around the corner here. The last time I got 4 instead of 3, which was a pain in the butt to have to go and look at all 4, but 3 I guess is better than that. Now can I climb this mountain? There's just so much to do in Western Skyrim. I could like be playing forever. I mean, especially like when they have the dailies. It's just like there's a new thing every day, you know? I mean, other areas have dailies too, but within the Antiquities now also. Have I been over here yet? Maybe not. What is... Are these more giants or is this an actual set? What is this place? It is. What is this? I haven't found this yet. Dragon's Belly discovered. Weapon damage, stamina recovery, stamina recovery. Increase your damage done to bleeding enemies by 5. Dealing non-bleed damage to bleeding enemies generates a persistent stack on Dragon's Appetite up to once per second. After 10 stacks, you consume Dragon's Appetite and heal for so many health. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I'm right in the middle of it. So now we just need to look for a pile of dirt that is glowing. Oh, there's another quest down here. But now I'm out of the zone. I don't want to pick up any more quests. Ooh, Sky Shard. Nice. Because I already have so many that I'm working on right down here. I don't know if I would find the pile of dirt. Like, can I take that? Soul Gem? Yes. Cheeses of Skyrim. Hail March, Heffinger. Read through if you'd like. All about cheeses. Yeah, I don't know if I would find a pile of dirt up here. Because there's no, like, dirt, like, ground, earth beneath the stone pillars. But I should probably double check, I guess. Is it up here? Like, up above? Yes, yes it is. Awesome. Alright. One more to go. Okay, so this one here, or this one here, but I can fast travel here, so let's do that. Save a little bit of time. I think we do have to go to that last one though, because if this is panning out the way it had worked before, you have to go to all of them, and then on the last one you find what you're looking for. I wonder how many spawn sites they have, because I've been to this one before. See, there was... one was up here. Oh, I'm not there yet. Have I been to this one before? What's in here? I haven't discovered this. I would have assumed I would have gone in here to check it out. Silver Snow Mine. What? Is this taking me into Blackreach? Is it taking me into Blackreach? Because they have the elevators that can take you down. I didn't realize that there was like an actual mine entrance, you know? The loading screens. Well, I'm thinking about getting a new cell phone. I actually really need a new cell phone. The one that I've had for at least 5 years. It's so old that some of the things I try to download on the app store says that my OS is too old and I can't download it. I am down here by Dusktown. Is this... let me figure out where this is. How do I find it in Dusktown? Interesting. So it's up the hill from the way shrine, and you find a way out. Okay. Interesting. Well, I think I'll just go back up actually, because that was like right in the area of where the antiquity was that I was looking for. Either way, I'll have to go through a loading screen, but at least this way I'll be like right next to it. That is interesting. I had no idea. Interesting. Yeah, so I hate shopping for cell phones. It's a few years ago, I don't know how it is like across seas, but here in the United States, a few years ago, you would go into like your cell phone company, like Sprint or US Cellular, or AT&T, and they would have you sign a 2-year contract with your phone. And when that 2 years was up, like any point after the 2 years was up, you'd go back in and basically get a new phone that wasn't too, like it was a couple $100s probably, and then just sign on to a new contract. And I thought that worked out okay. A couple $100 isn't bad for a new cell phone. But nowadays, when you go in, they don't do contracts anymore. You have to actually just buy the phone. I guess you were just like leasing it before. And now you have to buy it, which is like usually at least like $800 to $1,000 to over $1,000, you know? So, but then, you know, the cell phone is only good for like a year or two. And I'm just frustrated about the whole cell phone thing because, I mean, if you want a cell phone, you kind of have to go through the whole rigmarole. But to spend like $1,000 every year or two to get a new phone, just, ugh, you know, ugh. It feels like a corporation created a trap to try to get as much money as they can from people.
Another step closer.
Well, I shouldn't have pulled out my...
The storm has not stripped you of your soul. We'll coat another new fruitful harvest.
They answer the call. They answer the call. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think there's anybody else fighting in this.
Continue the offerings.
Ooh. Man, what happened here? So anyway, I think what I decided to do was most cell phone companies have a you know, bring your own phone in and we'll set it up with our services, you know. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'm going to go like to Best Buy or somewhere and buy a phone, and then they have financing, so I can kind of slowly pay it off over time because, man, cell phones are expensive. So yeah, because right now I'd actually like to be able to play Blaze, which is a cell phone only game. Ah, man, these guys are so hard. Did he get it? Oh, not quite. But my phone is so old anyway that I can't download Blaze. So, yeah. Not that I have a lot of time anyway with all the games I've been picking up recently. I've been really enjoying playing Among Trees, though. You guys should go and check that out if you like a survival crafting game. But it is totally, it's pre-access, so be wary. I actually recently just heard that some people have had issues like they'll try to play it and it will like crash on them. Thankfully, I haven't experienced that. It's been pretty stable to me, thankfully. I think it's only over on Epic, in the Epic Game Store. Nord cuisine. Read if you would like. Seared slaughterfish. Alright, I am out of the area again. Where is this? I guess it may not actually, there may not be something here. I remember before I wasn't able to find it at one of the other sites I was looking at for something else, for a different type of antiquity. And I looked up here, right? Well, there's the mine down to Blackreach and Dusk Town. Oh. Is it on? Okay, so the bridge is basically where it stops. Okay. Well, maybe I'll check along the coast here. Just make sure it's not like on the outskirts here. Yeah, I guess I haven't looked in this spot before, because this was new. This was a new area to me. Okay, this is pretty much the end of this section. So yeah, anyway, I was gonna try to get in on the July 4th sales to get a new phone. Overkill. Oh hey, raw meat. I needed it for that other quest. Awesome. Wow, these mud crabs are a little hard to kill. Well, I think I'm about ready to move on to the next site. Yeah, oh, there it is. Right when I was about to leave. Yay. Ornate tortoiseshell. Okay. So it was like a treasure, basically. Alright, so let's just fast travel here. Okay, so this is very interesting. I don't think I've done this one by live stream before. The frozen north of Western Skyrim is... I don't want to... Just wait a second, you guys will see. It's so unique to the Elder Scrolls game. I don't think I've ever seen this done before. Whoa, see what I mean? It's like, and it's weird though, because, it's like I'm freezing, like, in a survival game, you know, but it's not hurting. Yeah, it's not hurting my character. And then they have this, I'm really curious about this section actually. Oh hey, here's that part of that quest. Maybe I should kill some creatures up here and I could go and do this quest next. Because I'm wondering about this little village here. It's abandoned. Yeah, let's kill Horker. It's like rolling around. Oh wow, he died easy. There we go. Awesome. It's like, what happened up here? Right? You know? There's a dead body. Today's instructions. Zanik. Use Fey Wind's amulet to protect you from the storm while you search for fresh bodies, but take care not to lose it. Locations to search. Recently icebound merchant ship along the ice shelf south of the stronghold. Items to acquire. Humanoid corpses, 1 wolf corpse, 1 Argonian corpse. Return to my workshop beneath Berglass Hollow with these items, or don't return at all. Maxton Favret. What? Did that give me a new quest? No. It's so weird. I wonder if is that a delve? Like what I was just reading, I was wondering. Alright, well this one is like one of the bigger sites to look for the mound, the antiquity. So yeah, I was just gonna say I'm getting on my mount because of that. Oh my goodness. It's so worrisome to see your screen freeze and your character turn blue. Oh yeah, and that's a delve, and it clears a bit. The bear is coming to get me. And yet, Bugloss is just fine. Let's see, I've been up here once. Oh, there it is. Yay, we found it. Yay. Oh. Maybe it looks this way now because I upgraded my excavation. I have a shovel or a trowel. I didn't realize I had a trowel. Cannot penetrate this deep. Okay, let's go with the trowel then. Use the hand brush. Alrighty. That's the first time well, it's the first time I've ever used that before. You've damaged the antiquity. You've damaged the antiquity. Antiquities that sustain too much damage will break, resulting in a failed excavation. Try digging carefully, using the hand brush to prevent further harm to the object. Okay. I mean, it wasn't letting me use the shovel before, so... yeah. Alright, and then uncover the bonus item. If you can. No bonus loot found. That's fine though. I found the Dwemer face marking though. Yay! Collections are updated. I accidentally pushed circle instead of X, so I think I missed some information there. Let's see what this looks like. See, scholars speculate that the design of this facial markings indicate both leadership and inherent power. Whether the wearer already possessed these traits or wanted them is still up for debate. Acquired as an antiquity found in Western Skyrim. I think I need to get to a less cold spot. Yeah, so. Because I can't see my character very well with all this frost. I wanted to start that quest anyway, of ice and death. There we go. That's a little better. Alright. Interesting. I'm not sure if you guys can see that or not. So before I had my... Which ones was it? This one. Hirsane's Hunt face markings that I got with the Greymoor. Well, I think I got a crown crate or something, and that gave me the Hirsane Hunt's face markings. So it has the red lines, which I thought was cool because with my vampire, it kind of looks like, you know, I have bulging clotted veins, and arteries probably, like creeping up my body or something. And I got the body ones also, which is why you can see it on my arms. So the Dwemer ones though, that looks interesting. It's like right, it's hard to see. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can see it a little bit better right there. I guess I'll keep that for now. It almost looks like what you would wear if you wanted to be a skeleton for Halloween. Okay, let's head over to this ship. Bring meat to the people stuck out there in the frozen north. Man, there's a lot of porkers and bears. Wow, it's a lot of places you could explore. I wonder if you can actually get into any of these places. Ooh, just look at these. Oh, let me up. Is there invisible? Oh, okay. I thought there was an invisible wall there for a second. Oh, look at that. Barnacles. Although it does look more like a drawing than actual barnacles. Ooh, a wraith. Lost soul. Wow. Poor lost soul. Doesn't really look like there's anything on these ships, though. Really? You're not... Ooh, what's that? Is this... I found another Bard's museum piece. Hey! Well, here's the bugle. That is pretty awesome. I really like how they have it glow yellow. So it's like, oh, what is that over there? Instead of completely walking by it. Anyway. I can barely see it over there. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, I guess, if I get wet, because I don't think my character would... They don't have, like, actual survival in this game. So, it's not like she's gonna get cold and freeze to death, basically.
We're hungry but peaceful, my friend. Be welcome.
Yeah, I brought you some meat.
Blade's Edge, this is incredible. This meat will see us through the next few days. Longer if we're careful. Thank you, friend. Now that we're not in danger of starving, we need to find our missing crew members.
Oh, who's missing?
4 of our crew were taken from the ship in the night by some kind of beast.
Oh.
All fur and fangs. It hit us after dark, so none of us got a good look. The captain and first mate went to look for them earlier this morning and never returned.
Oh, what do you think happened to them?
I fear the beast got to them. Or worse, they're lost in this damn storm and slowly freezing to death. You've helped us once already. Do you think you could search for them? I still have injured people to take care of aboard the ship.
Yeah, I'll see if I can find your captain and crew.
Last we saw the captain and Drixon, they were following tracks due east.
Okay, well, do you have any idea what took the crew members?
Not really. Most everyone on the ship has a different opinion. Only thing we can agree on is that it was big. Real big. But it was dark. None of us could get a good look. I know I heard snarling. That's about it.
I would think maybe a troll or something like that, but could it be a bear?
No. It was larger than that. Smarter, too. No bear could have gotten up onto the deck and stolen our people from their cots like that.
So, what's your business in Solitude?
Just trading. We came from Rihad and Hammerfell. It's too bad we weren't bringing food. I would have gladly paid for the lost merchandise if it kept my people alive for a little while longer.
Yeah. Well, let's see if we can figure out what came and took these people. Looked like I could mine that or something for a second. I'm gonna start over here and work my way north that way. Oh, I see a body. Oh, and I got a massive claw out of that. Maybe it's a abominable snowman. Although we found that note over in the town that makes it sound like something like nefarious is going on. Broken wheel. A claw and a broken wheel. Maybe it was just like a person dressed up like a monster. Oh, living person. No, first mate Drigson.
I didn't think anyone would ever find me out here. If not for you, I'd be a frozen corpse in a few hours.
Nars sent me to look for you and the captain.
Captain Mavok and I left the Cormorant together, tracking a monstrous beast. It was pulling a cart stacked with corpses.
Oh.
And some of our crew, I fear.
Oh.
Once we got close, we realized it wasn't some horrifying monster. Just a Khajiit. Big one.
Did you confront this Khajiit?
Tried to. The thing tossed me like a rag doll and knocked the captain out cold. Threw him on the cart and hauled him straight into the blizzard. I'm too weak to fight, but I can still accompany you to find my people. I saw which way the beast went.
All right, let's go find your captain and crew.
We have to find Captain Mavok.
Oh. Sorry, gang. I guess I've been sitting too long. My body's like, hey, you should get up and move around a little bit. So I think I'll take a break, but I'll be right back. And I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, it sounds like the note that we found in the town is like talking about what this is, whatever this is going on over here. So anyway, I'll be back. All right, I am back. Where'd I put the controller? I got some fresh water and I am ready to continue. Oh, a Hero Storm. Right over there. Oh, I don't think I've discovered that one before. How far away is that? Is it this one? I might be seeing this one. Alright, so we're looking for a gigantic Khajiit that headed east, I think she said.
The blizzard. It's getting worse.
Is that what's going on here?
This must be the camp. Keep an eye out for the captain.
Ah, right there. Well, here's the Khajiit. Hello. You look like you're gonna, yeah, attack me. Wow, he's a, oh, I forget the word for this type of Khajiit. A giant, the giant kind. Ah, fudge. I just realized that I have my banker where my potions should be. Okay, I think I probably need to take a drink something to help with my, yeah, drink one of these and experience roll. All right. Oh, that's okay. Just go ahead and do that like right in the middle. Does she have nothing to say about that?
Let's look around. There has to be something.
Okay. Like, hello, I just killed the guy. Ooh, that's floating. I just killed the guy that, like, hurt you and took your captain. Oh no! Is this him? Is this him? No? Search the camp. Well, this is not barred, but it's not letting me in. I mean, I would think that... Isn't this... Isn't this the captain? Maybe not? Is this another bugged quest? Oh, here we go. Today's... Oh, I already read this. Okay, so we already read this just a little bit ago.
Collecting corpses? Gods. But that amulet... I wonder if it's around here somewhere.
In the floating sack. Ooh, I see a thing right here. Right there. Is that, maybe that's where we were supposed to go next.
That amulet. It almost seems like it's calming the blizzard.
Oh yeah. Wow, look at it. It just turned really peaceful. So now we need to investigate the hollow. Yep. Yep, right where I thought I was going to be
Look at
going.
the hill. Those ruins were hidden by the storm. Is that ree'la Hollow?
So this is... Isn't this where I went for the mysterious, the quest that we did earlier? No, I think that was actually a little bit more southeast from where we're at right now. Yeah, I don't think this is the same one. I've been using my one ability, like my backup ability, like quite a bit ever since we got to Western Skyrim. Wow, skeletal bear. So I thought I'd switch over and. Oh yeah, I have been here before. This is where I just like ran in here to see what in the world is going on over here, and there was nothing down here except for these skeletal creatures, and then I saw a couple people run back here, I think, or no, maybe it was down the staircase. Yeah, down the stairs, I think. Oh, it's a frozen one.
Mondahan, what's become of you?
Where is Mandaham? Oh, is this the captain?
Mondahan was our cook.
Oh.
What did that monster do to him?
Wow, she looks really out of it.
You are not Zanuck. Should I assume that you are here to kill me?
Sends a chill through me. That must be Favret.
Who? Bob. Oh, is she referring to the person who like wrote the letter? So some of the quests.
Natural. Maybe the amulet melted.
Melt it? Ooh. Some of the dialogues for the narrations in this, in Western Skyrim.
Did it? The amulet destroyed the ice.
I think we kind of have felt the effects of the coronavirus in that, because I know they had to work from home for like the last few months, I think, before they released this chapter. I've caught a few more mistakes than you usually find. Like, especially down in the, what is it? The, Greymoor, house down in Blackreach. There's a quest for down there that, wow, the scripting is really off in a couple of spots. And then, like, the NPC, like, says the wrong thing, and then later on, she says what she was supposed to have said, like, earlier on in the quest.
What, Marine? No! This must be Maxton's doing.
But fret not. Your people serve a higher purpose now. I have given them life anew.
A higher purpose, huh?
No!
I will not let my shame snuff out the power I have wrought. I must finish my work.
Well, I see.
Getting close.
Yeah, I see that we need to go down. I want to see what's up here first.
Drangolier. Gods.
Mixton, I fear that there will always be a part of me that loves you. Perhaps that makes me a fool, and perhaps someone stronger or smarter than me would have left you sooner. Someone else might have seen you for what you really were before falling in love with you. But here I am instead. It has taken me too long to reach this point. I have suffered too much at your hands. What you've done to me, whether intended or not, is unforgivable. Unforgivable. Worse yet, it does not seem to have made you come to your senses. I know these words will likely fall on deaf ears, but I will write them anyway. Your work has nothing to do with mercy or saving lives. You tamper with forces you can never understand, and they are corrupting you. That you could conduct such foul and profane rituals on unwilling subjects, on living people, is repulsive. Perhaps you've always known this. Have you been waiting for this? Do you willingly accept the monstrous thing you've become? I suppose it doesn't matter. If you're reading this, then I am already gone. Do not follow me. Do not come looking for me. Make no mistake, Maxton. There is part of me that will always love you. I wish I could cut that part out. If I could set it aflame, I would. Freywin. So that was for my love. Freywin. Freywin. That sounds familiar. Use Freywin's amulet to protect you from the storm. Ah. Interesting. Oh. What? No! Let me through! Alright. Down we go. Ooh, I wonder what's through there. Verglass Hollow. Oh. Usually they have like information.
Help me! Destroy the frozen dance! It's where she draws her power!
Why do you refuse my gifts? Why does no one understand the beauty of what I offer? I give life where there was none. I breathe fire into frozen hearts.
So, what did she turn into? Was she just playing around with dark magic?
Greywind, forgive me!
I'm guessing that's the captain over on the right who's just standing there doing nothing. Ah. Yeah, the captain. And destroy the frost focus.
I'm not staying here a moment longer. I need to see the sky.
You did it, friend. Meet us back at the ship.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, I'm down to stage 2. How could somebody live in like a frost area like this with no warmth? She must have either like been enchanted in some way, or maybe her race is okay. Her race was okay with like being in a colder area. I guess I don't really know. I didn't get a good look at her. I don't know. I kind of thought she was like, she looked a little bit like a Nord maybe, or a Red Guard, but I didn't get a good look at her. She could have been an elf for all I know. Oh, they always like put it somewhere really hard to reach. So you can't go back that way. So I wonder if they'll be able to let their ship sail again. Ooh. Oh, look at that. I mean, you couldn't see it through the snowstorm before, but wow, look at that. I need to get a picture of that. That's solid, dude. Man, the northern lights here are just beautiful. Ah! There we go.
After we resupply and get ourselves out of this ice, we can get underway again.
Fine work, Drixon. I'm proud of this crew, as always.
I didn't see her. That's not... Yeah, that's a player.
We're all humbled by your help, stranger. It's good to know there's still good people in this accursed world.
Maybe I heard them from down there. They were up here, it looks like.
Ah, my savior. I apologize for running off like that, but I had to ensure my crew was safe. I'm glad you're here now. The Silver Cormorant owes you a great debt, stranger.
How is everyone handling the loss of your crew members?
Our dead will be missed dearly. We'll make sure they have a proper funeral after all is said and done. This crew is family. We mourn together, but we endure together too. You've given us the luxury to do both.
Well, the storm has stopped. You should be safe now.
Looks that way, thanks to you. With any luck, we might even be able to salvage the Cormorant. She's a fine ship. Please, take this. I wish I had more to give.
Thanks. Ah, my inventory is full. Well, I suppose it had to happen eventually. Alright. Thank you,
yes?
Hima? I'm probably not saying her name right.
The divine smile. Looks that way. When the last of my blood thaws, I'll start chipping away at the ice myself. I'm sure the Cormorant is as eager to be free as her crew is.
How do you feel?
Better, now that I'm not in danger of turning into one of those frozen thralls.
Yeah.
I was halfway there when you and Drigson showed up. Thought I was done for. That woman was a terror.
You mean Maxton?
Is that her name? Doesn't matter. I'm just glad she's gone. There was such darkness in her eyes. Pain, too. Bone deep pain. It was eating her up. I could feel it even as I stood there, freezing to death.
What will you do now?
Free the Silver Cormorant from the ice and assess her damage. It'll take some doing to get her free, but this crew isn't averse to hard work. In the meantime, I sent a few of them to Morthal to gather supplies.
Morthal doesn't really have much. I should have just gone to Solitude. They're like right there. Will you be able to survive in the meantime?
Now that the storm has settled and my crew heartened, we're much better equipped to handle the delay. Supplies from Morthal will help too. We've gotten through the worst of it. Now the only way to move is forward.
Alright. How about you?
I hate that the bodies of those we lost won't be committed to the sea. But I know they would want us to carry on. Know that we have a fighting chance. Thank you, Wayfarer. The ship and crew owe you their lives.
Awesome. Oh, there's a book here. Old Nord Drinking Song. I'll give this a try. I climbed Sheerpoint Mountain, drinking my store of mead. My vision got so blurry, I couldn't hardly read. I found a warm, dry cave, never saw a sign of warning. Curled up with an old frost troll, which surprised us both come morning. Mead, 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 it's all you really need. It's sweet, it's strong, so good it can't be wrong. Mead, 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 mead. I don't quite have the tune right for this, I know. Gave that troll a bottle, she drank it down right quick. She danced around me happily, then hit me with a stick. The old troll was snoring. When I woke hours later, she drunk up all the mead, but I couldn't really hate her. Mead, 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 it's all you really need. It's sweet, it's strong, so good it can't be wrong. Mead, 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 it's all you really need. It's sweet, it's strong, so good it can't be wrong. Mead, mead, mead. Well, that, I don't know. If I could get the tune right, I think that would be a pretty good drinking song. Maybe if I had a flute or, some kind of musical instrument accompanying me. Well, I like it when they let you come down in these boats.
We lost a few good sailors. It's true. Drigson says she will honor them with a plaque. We all knew the risks when we signed on. Once we get the Cormorant back in the water, we'll make it back to port and carry on.
Hopefully you guys can take a few days off. Did I already talk to you?
Turga never hurt no one. She was a good sailor and my best friend.
Aww.
I'll miss her. But at least now we know what became of her. Thanks for seeing this through.
Alrighty. Wow, that is such a cool sight. What is it? Wolf's Eye Lighthouse. Yeah, I kind of vaguely remember going over there. Alright, well... A high elf woman named Telni is worried about her husband, Vigil. He wants me to go on one last adventure that involves hunting rumored creatures in the mine. I spoke with the man Telni hired to find her husband. He refused to join Vigil on his adventure. I should find the entrance to the mine and talk to Telni herself. Where does this take me? Ah, down to the Black Reach. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end the live stream here. We did quite a bit today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Let me know what you think. If I should continue doing Greymoor or not, because I've been, I'm thinking about going back to Ni no Kuni. So, you know, just let me know. I did want to say again that the holiday weekend coming up, just try to use common sense going out and celebrating or staying home and not potentially getting the coronavirus or going out and, like, you know, just wearing a face mask or whatnot. But, you know, just use your common sense. I should have a Skyrim episode coming out tomorrow on my usual Saturday, and Among Trees coming out on Sunday. I need to update my my schedule on all my sites, but I'm gonna start doing Among Trees on Sundays and Thursdays. I think I decided. So yeah. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.